to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
Yo, 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 what's going on, guys? It's your boy, Epic Smasher, and today is Motivational Monday. I'm so excited. I see Sammy in the chat, like a bossy boss, smashing that like a button. Lil Lemon, Alex, Sammy in the other chat as well. We have Gabriel, Semi-Gamer, Dora Molina, Anna Macmillian, Worldwide 2.0, Olsen J587, and Ben in the house. I see some new names here. If you guys are new in the chat, say you're new. If you guys are an OG, let me know you're an OG. And if you have no idea what's going on Motivational Monday, let me know you have no idea what's going on. Sherry says, what up, Smasher? What up, Sherry? And you guys, I got that line from Gary V. Gary V's a bossy boss to the max. I like to implement and watch what he does. And I'm like, yo, how can I implement that with my stream? So I love it. Sammy, I see you. OG gal for show, Sammy. That's right. I see a whole bunch on YouTube, a whole bunch of new of you guys. We stream on every different platform. That's TikTok, Abstract, Kick, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter X, all the greats. If you guys are seeing me right now, put something in the chat. Motivational Monday is an opportunity for you to ask questions about life. And I'm going to give you a different perspective, some optimism and positivity along the way. If you have a question, you can put it in the chat and I'll be reading that off. Anybody who typically has a question and doesn't want people to know, they put it in the Discord. The Discord, there's a forum you can fill out. And my boy Ben, who's my brand manager, goes through and sift those through. Now, I don't see any questions until the day of. So it's going to be authentic, not the day of, the moment. The moment that the question comes across screen is the moment that I see it. So you guys are getting authentic answers from me. And it is not staged. It is not scripted. We're ready. Who's ready for Motivational Monday? Motivational Monday is some people's favorite day of the week. We have 1v1 Wednesdays. We have Tournament Thursdays. Things get crazy. Young Nugs in the house. There we go. There's Young Nugs. smashing that like button. What up, Chantel? How you doing? You guys, smash that like button, share the stream to somebody who needs a little bit of motivation, some positivity, or just a smile. Bat Spider's in the house. What up, Bat Spider? Bat Spider, it is Motivational Monday. It's about to go down. There we go. Young Nug sharing the stream. That's what I'm talking about. Ben, I'm ready for the first question. Wow, that's a good first question. Okay, I see you. The first question is, what made you want to be a streamer? I think I kind of answer this one pretty frequent, but what made me want to be a streamer? Well, I wanted to be an actor when I was young. I wanted to be able to act. I wanted to be able to film. I wanted to make sure that I could deliver messages through filming. I wanted to be impactful. And how did I know how to be impactful? Is just by being on things where people could see. So I was like, how could I do that without being in a big film industry, which I technically am an actor. I have been in films. I've been in commercials. I've been in short films. I've been in TV shows, you name it. However, being a streamer gives you the ability to do all things at one time. It allows you to act. It allows you to be yourself. It allows you to show your creativity through being you authentically. It allows you to be the director, the editor, the cinematographer, the lighting department. It allows you to do all the aspects of live streaming, it gives you the ability to do all the aspects of filming. So I wanted to be a streamer to not only fulfill that purpose of when I was younger that I wanted to do, but also making an impact on the world. I wanted to impact so many people, and what's a better way than to be where the people are at? Live streaming, every platform. That's the answer. Great question. Sammy says, and that's exactly what you do. You impact all of us, specifically on Mondays. Oh, I like it. Let's go. Tia's in the house. What up, Tia? Tia, the Thai guys are going to be a sensation. I know that they are. Thai guys are so freaking cool. If you guys don't know what the Thai guys were on our show last week when we dropped the ebook. Speaking of the ebook, I'm going to add that to the screen here in just a second. Bada boom, bada bang, baby. Let's see this. Image. Add image. Boom. We got to pull this up. 2.2, y'all. There it is. Save. Download. Talk to me. Enter. Overlay. Ebook. We're going to talk about it. Boom. Boom. There it is. I'm going to make that one just a little smaller so that way when we make content, it's all good, grand, and gravy. All right. Ooh, the fist is kind of cut off. Let's make that not happen. Sweet. All right. I like it. You guys can see here down at the bottom, boom, if you're looking through the wide view, and boom, if you're looking at it through portrait, the Go Live and Thrive, the ultimate guide to live streaming. We launched this book last week. If you guys have not picked it up, go to the Stan store, stan.store/Epic Smasher. This is where you guys are going to be able to pick up the ebook. It's only $9.99. You can also get coaching if you guys don't know how to be able to show up with live streaming and learn in a different way. There's multiple ways to learn. Some people are visual learners. Some people need somebody to hold their hand and explain it throughout the whole time. So this is going to give you guys the ability to do that. You can type !store, it'll give you the link, or you can just type this into your URL, stan.store/Epic Smasher. Sammy, Tornado, what's up? Put it at the top, more space. Okay, I can do that. Good call out. I like it. Okay, how does that look? All good? Grand? Gravy? Zoom out a little bit. Bad Spider, my boy. Okay. Let's back it up, back it up, back it up. Boom. Okay, sweet. Actually kind of want to get this up and going. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. How about them apples? How about them apples right there? How about them apples right there? Bat Spider says, doing good. You know it's a good day when you're live. Let's go. Bat Spider is a bossy boss to the mix. You guys, clap it up for Bat Spider. Bat Spider is going to be on our stream very soon. Bat Spider not only wants to be on the stream, he wants to sponsor a stream. So he wants to give blessings as well. Hey, there we go. Just as I was... It's like he's got like the bat signal in his ear, y'all. Just as I was about to mention him, he shows up, y'all. I was like, Bat Spider wants to sponsor the stream just as well as how you guys see Havoc all the time sponsoring the stream. Bat Spider wants to do the same. If you guys ever want to be able to sponsor the stream, give out many blessings, definitely hit me up, and we would love nothing more for you to be a sponsor. Sammy says, loving all the boops today. Boops are good. Boops are good. Dante says, hey, Smasher, what up, Dante? Sammy says, only because it covers it otherwise. Well, I'm glad that I can't see it on that side, but I'm glad that you're on that side to be able to let me know. Yo, we had Young Nugs. We had Young Nugs sending it out, and then we also have Smiley Face sending out some roses as well. Havoc says, Goku teleportation. If you got that, that is for real, bro. That is for real. Okay, on landscape. All right, well, what you want me to do about it? You want me to put it down a little bit, my boy? I got you. Oop, not the right one. Not the right one. Doot. Doot. All right, talk about it. Is that one good? All right. Okay, just remove it on landscape. Copy. I like it. I like it. Cool. All right, here we go. Here we go, my boys. And my ladies. And my gents. And my peoples. Havoc says, guys, get him to 25 likes. Let's go. 25 likes. He says 25K likes. Here we go. Chris, welcome, Chris. This is Motivational Monday, guys. It is insane, out of this world. If you guys are new, let me know you're new. If you guys are an OG, let me know you're an OG. And if you have no idea what's going on today, let me know. All right, I'm ready for the next question, y'all. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, here we go. Next question. Oh, Sammy says timer. Timer's really not going to show on Motivational Mondays, guys. We do only stream for an hour. Motivational Mondays, I typically would put it up there, but we want to get content, and it kind of, the overlay kind of shows a little bit too much. So I might put the timer on there, but it would just be on the portrait mode. But typically on Mondays I have to go pick up my kids, so right after I'm done with Motivational Monday, I kind of go over and run out and be able to make sure my kiddos are picked up and all the things. You went to a concert yesterday, Havoc? Dang, bro! Right after the leg day, bro? Dang! Ashley Davis, what up, Ashley? Ashley, if I'm not mistaken, I know you. Benji Man says, oh, here's the next question. You guys ready? You guys ready for that next question? Here it is. How do you keep a positive attitude if people are jealous of you? And how do you stay positive if you're jealous of someone else? We should all be raising each other up no matter where you are in your streaming journey. Okay. So this is great. This is a great question. It's like, yo, if people are jealous of you, and if you're jealous of other people, like let's get to it. Let's solve that issue real quick. Let's hit that root source. And how we do that is we have to find out what the trigger point is. Why are you jealous? Like, what is the trigger point for you? Are you jealous based off of you're not where you want to be? Is that a jealousy thing, or is it more of you wish you were in a certain position but you're not there? So we have to figure out what is that trigger point. That's the first thing. And secondly, you also have to pinpoint, you have to get into the footsteps of another person. Would you ultimately want a friend who doesn't want the success for you? If you wouldn't want a friend who doesn't want the success for you, then why are you in that mojo? Why are you feeling that way towards that individual? We ultimately should want to be happy for everyone's success. Because if we're not happy for other people's success, then we have to look internally. We have to find out, what is that trigger point? Why are we feeling this way? What is making us feel that jealousy? Is it jealous that you're not where they are? Is it jealous because they got a certain item and you don't have it? Is it jealous because they've reached a certain point in life that you're not at yet? Well, think about this, and I've said it before, is some people's success comes early on and some people's success comes later on. You may have kids early on, so you can't focus on that success. Or maybe they have kids early on and they can't focus on that success. And they're looking in saying, oh man, I wish I was there, right? You may get to a point where, let's say you have kids early on. You may get to a point where they end up getting a little bit older where they can maintain themselves, and then you get to follow your passions, your dreams, your desires, all the good things, and then get to a point of success. Those people who hit success early, they may look at you and be like, wow, they're starting a family. Wow, I love that. That's so beautiful. I wish I could start a family. Well, they may hit that success early, but then they have to get that family later on. So everyone's success comes at different times. The more gratitude you have, the more gratitude reciprocates. So the more grateful you are for having the things that you already have in your life, the more things that are going to happen for you. If you know that somebody's jealous of you, because you just coming back to the first portion of that is, you said, how do you stay positive if you know other people are jealous of you? Well, here's the thing, you guys, I've said this one before. The biggest thing is, some of your biggest haters are going to be your number one viewers. They may not say something, maybe they do, maybe they don't. But your haters may be your number one viewers. They're going to be watching from afar. They're going to be watching behind you. They are behind you. They're watching behind a screen. Okay? How do you keep that positive attitude? Well, one, if you let it get to you, it's only going to bring you down to their level, because they ultimately want that. They want you to come down in that level. But how do you keep that positive attitude? Good publicity and bad publicity is good publicity. When I went on Beast Games, before I went on Beast Games, I created a post of Feastables. I went to the store, I bought a box of Feastables, I recorded the process, and I posted it online. I then went to Beast Games. By the time I got back from Beast Games, I became monetized on Twitter X because of haters. I had 5 million impressions on Twitter X of just haters. People who were jealous. People who were like, yo, hey, whatever comment that they use. But they got me monetized. So the positive attitude of it is when you ignore it, when you just let it go, and obviously I wasn't there for a while, but I'll tell you, when I got back, do you know what I did? Do you think I ignored it? No, I didn't ignore it. What I did is I fed into it. I wanted more impressions. I was like, okay, you guys got me monetized. Let me dig into that. Let me dig a little bit deeper. Let me get this controversy going a little bit more so that way I can get a bigger reaction from them. I thought it was funny. I think it is funny. I thought of it as like, okay, hey, if you're going to do this and you're going to get me paid because you want to hate, let me figure out more ways that you can hate so that way I can get paid more. So then what I did is I bought a whole nother box, and then I bought a separate candy bar. I bought a box that was Milk Crunch, and then I bought one that was just milk chocolate, right? I came home and I made a s'more, and you can see the wrapper of the s'more was the milk chocolate, but I put it on the same post so that there would be controversy. They'd be like, dude, you didn't buy that. You ended up, quote unquote, getting the Milk Crunch, but that one says milk chocolate. So I wanted controversy. I thought it was funny. I was like, how can I feed into this? Because people who are jealous of you are going to do that no matter what. Whether they put a comment, whether they don't put a comment. There we go. I like it. Whether they put a comment, whether they don't put a comment, they're going to do that anyways. So you might as well either ignore it, don't let it get to you, or feed into it in a positive manner. Make your life better. Their life is going to be miserable no matter what. If that's the way that they're going to live. But if they feed out of that, if they get out of that habit, they could potentially live a better life. And I hope that they do. So staying positive is don't let those words get to you. Be happy where you are, because when you're in a good place, people are no matter what going to hate anyways. Even if you're not in a good place, people are going to hate. So you might as well be happy about the place that you're in, because you're going to have haters no matter what. Okay? Mason, welcome. What's up, bro? Eli Wells says, you were in Beast Games? Yes, I was in Beast Games. Yes, I was in Beast Games. I was number 672. You guys know 67? 672, okay? I was Beast Games number 672. Absolutely one of the funnest times of my life. It was a highlight. It was not only a highlight because I had fun and it tested your mental and physical ability, but I got to give my kids an opportunity that they typically wouldn't have. My middle child got to come to the premiere with me. And he got to meet Mr. Beast and Carl and Chandler and all the top 60. That's something that I couldn't have given to my child otherwise. Then my 6-year-old, he told me I was going to be on the trailer of Beast Games before I even went. Before I even knew I was accepted. He predicted that. And I was like, oh, for real? And then it came up, and guess what? I was on there. People will speak life into you. Keep those people. People will say good things, and they'll say bad things. Some people will want the most success for you. Thankfully, my kids. And thankfully, I want the most success for them. I want them to supersede me. I want them to be stronger, faster, smarter. I want them to have all the things that they could possibly have and maintain it. That's what's going to make me a successful father. And also, the fact is, if they come and visit me every month, and if it's not every month, every other month, or every holiday, whatever it may be, and it may not be every holiday, but that they come visit me, that's a successful parent. Kind of want to see that video now, says Sammy. You should. You should. I convert haters all the time, guys. It's one of my favorite things to do. Haters can very well become your biggest supporter. Whether they're just watching and giving you the best view time, or you convert them and they become not just a lurker, but they become somebody who's a regular and become sorry for what they did. And then they reflect, and then they become a better person, and then they make other people better. Your impact can impact so many others, and you don't even realize it. Havoc says, can you re-upload it on your socials so I can see it? Of the where I bought the box? Is that what you're referring to? I'd have to go back. I could definitely do it. I need to do it again because Twitter X ended up changing their terms of conditions, and now I'm no longer monetized on Twitter X because they changed their terms and conditions. Now you have to have 2,000 verified individuals as followers. So it took me back off the monetization. So I should do it again and get all those haters back. I should literally make the same post and then comment on all the haters real quick and then see if they'll do it. I think it would be funny. Why not? Why not? That'd be great. Share the link here or on Discord. It's on Twitter X. I'm going to have to find it. Ben, if you could possibly find that at some point, that would be freaking awesome. Mason says, I meant to say I have a baseball game and I'm starting pitching and I'm really scared. What should I do? You have a baseball game, you're starting pitching, and you're really scared. Ooh. Well, first off, I'm excited that you're doing something that's out of the norm. I'm excited that you're going to do something that's going to put you in an uncomfortable position, because when when we do things that are outside of our circle of comfort, guess what happens? We grow. We become better because we have experience. The more experience becomes more knowledge. More knowledge becomes more you become better at it. You throw 1,000 pitches, you're going to learn how to throw a curveball. You throw 1,000 curveballs, you'll know how to throw a slow ball. You throw 1,000 slow balls, you learn how to make it drop. Whatever it is. You become better by experience. So I urge you to get out there early, practice like Kobe, practice like Messi and Ronaldo, and obviously they're in different fields. I don't know any baseball players, but practice like the ones who are practicing like they have nothing to lose or everything to lose. You have nothing left, you're going to give it your all. Or you everything's on the line, you're going to give it your all. Practice early. That's the first thing. Do a breathing exercise before you get out there. I urge you guys to look up Wim Hof. Wim Hof has a whole bunch of breathing exercise and techniques that you can do that can calm down your nerves. Look up Wim Hof before you get to your baseball game, while you're sitting in the car, not driving, somewhere where you're safe and you can lean back. Look it up. Do that breathing exercise. Calm those nerves. Get there early. Go ahead and pitch. Early. Practice that. Get warmed up. Do as many pitches as you can. Don't do it to where you're going to hurt your arm. Make sure you do some stretches beforehand. If you don't stretch before and after, you're at risk of pulling something. But you wouldn't be put in this position if somebody didn't believe in you. You have the skills. Clearly, they see it. That's what I got for you, Mason. That's what I got for you. Air MLB says, "Sup? What up, bro? Do you remember me?" I remember you, Air. I remember you. Taha says, "Do you remember me from last week?" Tahab Ham. I'm gonna have to keep remembering. I briefly remember. But I think I only remember you coming into the stream once. I could be wrong, but I definitely know Air. What I would recommend, Tahab, is make sure you come in a little bit more frequent if you want to be remembered. I think my memory is pretty decent. However, the more you show up, the easier I'll be able to remember your name. The more I'll be like, okay, hey, look at this. So I would love to remember you. Show up a little bit more. But you don't have to. But if that's what you're looking for me to remember you, absolutely do that. You sent it? All right, bet. Ben says, make sure to like and share the stream if you guys know somebody who is going through something and needs a little positivity, a smile, or something in their life. Texas says, practice makes perfect. It's true. Let me know when you do it, and I will gladly release my video that I made for Beast Games. Havoc, it was already sent to you. Ben ended up sending it to you. Ben, if you can send it over to Sammy, Sammy would like that as well. Tuesday or 1v1s? What was that? Tuesday or 1v1s? Typically, 1v1s are on Wednesday. Tuesdays, typically people can join in. Okay. I'm ready for the next question. Oh, to them showing up. Okay. Yeah, what day was it? That's a good question. Go ahead, I'm ready, Bean. So good. If you guys want to know how I show up on stream, if you guys are lost, if you guys don't know, if you're tired of streaming to zero viewers, you guys check this out. Go Live and Thrive. It's the ultimate guide to live streaming. I would love nothing more to be able to show you guys the knowledge that I have over a decade worth of knowledge in there. In addition, inside the store, you can also get coaching. So individuals who are different types of learners who not only like to look at it, but also like to get guided through it, that's a perfect reason for you guys to get the coaching as well. And there's so many more offers. Here we go. Next question. Oh, Hog Ham guy after Fort Nightmares came out. Ooh, Sammy remembers you. Let's go. I like it. The next question is, I'm trying to start my own business. I know I need to hustle and work hard to create the life I ultimately want, but sometimes it feels lonely. How do I deal with the loneliness of entrepreneurship? That one's a tough one. That one's real. That's deep. It's deep, guys. Entrepreneurship is lonely. Why? Because you are that person. You're that fish in a sense that's going against that current and making your own current. Others will follow you. And as they follow you, you're going to have a group of individuals. It might be a small group, but you'll have individuals who you'll be able to communicate with. But let's just say you're early on in that journey. You're just starting, like you said. How can you continue to follow your path and not be lonely during this time? Okay? A simple saying that was always said to me, but not said to me, but I heard from big individuals, whether it's through a video or whether it's through a movie. When you surround yourself, and this, probably don't use these terms, but this is the term that it was said, okay? If you surround yourself with 6 idiots, you'll become the 7th idiot. If you surround yourself with 6 millionaires, you'll become the 7th millionaire. So what you need to do is, if you're an entrepreneur who's creating a business and want to have a successful business and don't want to be lonely, surround yourself with other business entrepreneurs who are successful, and you will become the next successful entrepreneur who's doing a business. What's also great about that is they have the successes and they have the failures. And guess what? You don't have to go through those failures if you don't want to. Some people do want to go through the failures. They want to experience it on their own. And that's okay too. But if you don't want to, listen to your elders. Listen to people who've already done it. It doesn't have to be an elder. It could be somebody way, way, way younger than you. But listen to people who've already done it. They have wisdom, they have knowledge, they have failures, they have successes, and you don't have to go through those failures, and you can learn from their successes to streamline your process. That's why I always say, if you guys haven't, grab that ebook, because I've been through the failures, I've been through the successes. I know what that looks like, and you don't have to go through that process alone. However, find those people who are already doing it. Go to a business event. Find these people who are already, whether it's a speaker, and you speak to them after and say, hey, I'm new to this. I would really love for somebody to talk to. Is there a time where maybe you have some free time that I could just get 5-10 minutes of your time? And they might charge you. They might. But if they're the person who likes to see people succeed, they also might be like, hey, I'll take 5-10 minutes on this date and I'll show you around or whatever. Or they'll communicate with you. During that time, be authentic, be you, and try to build a relationship/connection. The more relationship and connection you build, the easier it's going to be for you to be able to have that friendship and for you to be able to have that connection and be able to have more conversations with that individual who's going to streamline your process and not have you be lonely. If you surround yourself with people who aren't going the same direction as you, in most cases, they're going to make you feel lonely because they don't have that vision. They don't have that entrepreneurship type brain. They're going to bring you down and they're going to tell you it's not possible. Go to the people who literally have been told that their whole life and shown other people that it is possible. That's what I got to say. If you do it the other way, you're probably going to be lonely. If you do it alone, you'll probably be lonely. If you don't reach out to other people, you'll probably be lonely. If you stick around the same crowd who you've always been sticking around, you'll probably be lonely. And a lot of it has to do is we're not feeling heard, seen, or valued. Go to the people who want to see you, who want to hear you, who want to value you. You could have a ring. I heard this story one time. You could have a ring, and you could take that ring to a pawn shop, and they tell you it's worth $100. You could take that ring to a jewelry shop, and they may tell you it's $1,000. You may take that ring to a collector's and they may tell you it's thousands and thousands of dollars. Find out where your value is. Go to the people who are going to value you. Not think that you're less. You are priceless. All right, I'm ready. Texas says, hey, Chantel. Chantel says, hey, how are we? Brad, the Thai guys are here. Brad, I was talking about you. The Thai guys. I'm rooting for you guys. Not only am I rooting for you, I want to see your guys' success because I want to come to you guys after the new year. If you guys continue, literally start posting every single day to the end of the year and beyond, I want to come see you guys. I want to see your success. Brad and Reese, they got the ebook. They got some time on stage. I'm invested in their journey. I want to see their journey succeed. There's so many individuals who ended up getting the ebook, and I want to see every one of them succeed. But I asked them to do a challenge. And if they do that challenge, I am going to go over there. And I am going to spend some time with them. And I'm going to see a whole bunch of other individuals. But I think it would be good. I'd like to see you guys do that. I'm challenging you. Ben says, did they book the one-on-one yet? I'm not sure. I didn't see a notification. I'm not sure. Brad, Reese, did you guys get the one-on-one yet? Because you guys ended up winning that, Brad and Reese. Havoc gifted that to you guys. Hang on, rephrase. Havoc blessed you guys with that. If you didn't know that, Brad and Reese, you guys got blessed with a one-on-one. That night, you guys got blessed. So make sure you guys pick a time. I want to see that notification come through. I want to invest time in you guys. I think it's going to be great. Okay. Sherry says, Smasher, I'm going to order the ebook. Let's go. When? Now? If you do, I want to know. I want to know. Come on, Sherry. Let me know. I need to see it. Sammy says, I can't decide fully what I want to do for streaming. Gonna take time tomorrow and read through it. Let's go, Sammy. Reach out to me. I have a whole bunch of different ideas. I want nothing more than to see you follow that dream and make an impact on people's lives who literally wouldn't know otherwise without your knowledge. That's right. Chantel says, Sammy, you would be grand at whatever you do. It's true. Sherry says, I'll be ordering it tonight. Let's go. Oh, I'm excited to see that notification. I'm excited to see it. That's so good. If you guys haven't yet, right here's the place to do it. Sammy says, thanks guys, and will do. I know you got this, Sammy. I believe in you. I want to see it. I might even come up with a challenge for you once we decide where you're going to go and what you're going to do. I might come up with a challenge for you. I want everyone to win. I want to see you all succeed. I want to be a part of your journeys. All right, I'm ready for the next question. That's right, Texas. Texas Sammy says, Sammy, you're gonna thrive. It's true. You guys have so much to offer. Each one of you guys has a genius. Even if you literally don't want to do, like, you can literally pick anything random. If you're learning something, if you're picking up on a new skill, if you're trying something new, you can have people join that journey. They can do that with you. They don't have to be that lonely person. They can have a group of people learning together. Dratfully on Kick says, were you in Beast Games? Yes, I was. I was on Beast Games. Go look at it. Amazon Prime. Number 672. I had a lot of crazy awesome moments. You guys will see. I got picked up. I was blindfolded at one part which you guys will see a really epic moment. Once you see me blindfolded, just know, look out. Just know, look out. Okay? And then in addition, you'll see me on an island that's worth $1.8 million. And I fight for that island. Okay? Let's bring it in a little. Boop, boop. Let's lock it in, lock it in. Boom. Boom. All right, Benji, where we at? Benji, where we at, mate? All you guys are going to thrive. I know it. I know it. If you guys do and continue to post and continue through the trials and tribulations, there's no reason why you couldn't. If somebody picks this ebook up and follows it to the T and continues and continues and continues and continues to try different formats and continues to learn from the analytics, there's no reason why you shouldn't. Marinera says, I hope I didn't miss my question. I hope you didn't either. I hope you didn't either. We're just waiting on Ben. Wondering where Ben's at. I have to call this cat up. There he is. He says it's on Kick. I don't see it on Kick, my boy. There's nothing on Kick. Nothing, my boy. I don't see it, because if I did, I would read it. Texas NATO says saucy. I'm waiting for it, though. I'm waiting for it. Anybody in the chat, if you guys are new, if you're an OG, if you have no idea what's going on, this is Motivational Monday. This is an opportunity for you guys to ask a question. W, welcome. Tap in. Got you. I don't know what for life. Okay, bet. Dill, I appreciate you. Okay, it's going to be in 2 parts on YouTube due to the character limit. All right, I'm down with that. I'm down with that. Here we go. Here's the question. Here we go. Ever since I got sober, both my friends went MIA. Recently, one of them's getting married and suggested I just release because it'll help me. Oh, apologies, read that wrong. Ever since I got sober, both my friends went MIA. Recently, one of them was getting married and suggested I just relapse because it'll help me. Especially since they don't respect my decisions. Am I overreacting? You guys, this is good. This is good. Why? Here's an example. I actually just came across this example, and it's a perfect example to reiterate. Okay? Here we go. And I want the chat to reply in this too. I might be quick, but I want the chat to reply in this. You think I missed the middle part? I don't see a second. I don't see a second part. I don't see a third part. I only see those 2. I only see those 2, Ben. I see that part. I already have an answer. The bees, welcome. Yeah, there's no part, bro. I think you're skipping it, my boy. I see help me, done, and then the next part says especially since they don't respect my decision. So you're missing after help me. Help me, and then nothing exists after that. I assumed there was more, but I was just like, okay, we'll run with it. Marinera summed it up for me. Says, was wondering if I'm overreacting for wanting to cut them off. Oh, here we go. Here it is. Okay, here it is. The full question. The full question. Here's the full question. Ever since I got sober, both of my friends went MIA. Recently, one of them was getting married and suggested I just relapse because it'll help me. I'm super upset and feel like they just don't care about me and are the only there when I'm doing something for them. I'm really thinking about cutting them off completely, especially since they don't respect my decisions. Am I overreacting? Okay. It's a great question. It's a great question, guys. And I think this analogy still applies. So if you're in the chat, I would like you guys to read in the chat or put something in the chat as I'm going through this. The analogy, and I just came across this, so it's a perfect time for this. If you have a drink, and your best friend pours sugar in it, will it harm you? Yes or no in the chat. Just want to see where we're at. Okay. Well, that is a little bit more static. But the example is, okay, if somebody, not if you're supposed to have sugar, which is agreed. I agree to that. Okay, but the analogy is, if somebody comes to your drink and let's make something that wouldn't be sugar related then, okay? Let's change it up a bit. I like that though. You guys are on it. I like it. You guys are paying attention. Okay, let's do ice instead of salt. Might be a bad thing depending on the salt. Let's just do ice. So if your best friend puts salt, not salt. I just read salt again. Okay. If your best friend comes up to you and they put ice in your drink, is that going to harm you? No. But if your enemy comes and put poison in that drink, is that going to affect you? It's probably going to kill you. Yeah, it's going to kill you, right? Now let's flip it around. If your friend or if your enemy comes and puts ice in your drink, is that going to kill you? No. But if your best friend accidentally, even if they accidentally did it, comes in and somehow puts poison in your drink or knocks over and poison gets in your drink and you drink it, is that going to kill you? Yes. So even the people who we love most or care about their decisions or their choices or how they view us, they could still have an impact on us. So here we go. If you're trying to better yourself, and your friend is out there saying, hey, you know what? I know you've been doing good, and maybe they didn't say it like this, but you're doing great by not doing that. But your friend tells you, you know what? Maybe it's just better. It'll help you. Maybe it's just better for you to go ahead and drink. Or whatever the case is. That friend does not have your best interest at heart. That friend only knows one version of you, and that's the version of you that they saw drinking. That friend clearly is not looking out for your best interest. They clearly don't care enough. Or they just see a version of you that was happier going through that part, drinking. Sometimes when we're changing aspects of our lives, some friends will no longer follow us. An example would be the closer I get to God, some people tend to fall off because they can't follow that same path. Example could be when I stop drinking, the friends that used to drink with me no longer hang out with me because that's their interest and no longer mine. An example could be I used to smoke with these individuals and now they don't hang out with me because I no longer smoke. But in a heartbeat they would be like, "Yo, come smoke. Come drink. Don't get closer to God," because they're not willing to take those paths. You're taking that path because your body, your soul, everything about you wants to go that path, and that's okay. People are not always going to follow you because they're stuck in a circle. They're confined in an area that they're comfortable with. That friend who told you to relapse, should you cut them off? Is the question. I can sure tell you you can put boundaries in play. I can sure tell you that. And if they cut you off based off of that, that's on them. If they don't want that new version of you, that version of you that's trying to better yourself, then they don't deserve the newest version of you. You're doing amazing by trying to better yourself. If they're telling you, go ahead and take this drink, you'll be fine, you put that boundary in place and you say, hey, just so you know, I'm not that person. I don't want to drink anymore. Here, that drink you just poured me, you take it. I'd rather watch you drink it if that's what you want. But I don't need that. I can still be that great energy, that same energy that you've seen without drinking. I can still be that same energy without smoking. I can still be that same energy even though I follow God. You care about that person and maybe they didn't respect your boundary when they know where you're going. They know what you're doing. They know you're trying to better yourself and they still want you to be that old version. If they don't respect your boundaries, you can limit them. They don't need that time with you. If she's having a wedding and you want to participate in that wedding because you still care about your friend and you want to show up for them, you show up and you don't drink and you keep that boundary. And if she doesn't want to hang out with you, that's fine. You might find another best friend at that party who also doesn't drink and maybe wants to hang out with you. Maybe they have the same story. Maybe they're trying to do the same path as you. Now you found a friend through something that you're like, oh, hey, here's a downside. These people don't want to hang out with me. But maybe during that moment you find somebody who's going along the same journey. It's not as lonely. You're doing amazing. I am proud of you for wanting to do better. If your friend can't respect that boundary, limit them. I have tons of friends who cannot handle the new version of me because I no longer do those vices. And guess what? I'm okay with that. There's people in your life for a chapter, a season. There's people in your life just to teach you something. Teach you how to hold boundaries. And that was that moment. Hold that boundary. Still show up for them. It's their wedding. It's their wedding. This is an opportunity for you to show discipline, to show them that you're not that version that they seen. If it makes you uncomfortable, you don't have to go. If you're uncomfortable, you don't got to go. And that's okay. If people are trying to push you against the better version of you, don't spend time with them. Find the people who are inevitably going to root you on your journey. who's going to say, hey, you're walking this path that not many people can walk. I'm proud of you. And guess what? I'm proud of you. So many other people are proud of you. That is a great step in the right direction. Keep pushing on. And if you feel that there's a point inside you that does want to step away, that's okay. That's okay. There might come a point that they reach back out to you and say that they're sorry because you didn't allow that to dictate anything besides limiting them. They may realize in that moment that I should have never said that or been that way. You could either tell them, this is my boundary, and if they don't respect it, you limit them. Or you can just step away and maybe they'll realize that they shouldn't have said that or done that. But you're not wrong. I'm proud of you. I thank you for being vulnerable tonight, sharing us that question that you had, that experience that you had, and how you can react in those situations. You're going to find new friends who don't drink. You may even find friends who drink but are totally cool with you not drinking around them. Or you're going to find friends who drink and just won't drink around you. You're going to find all sorts of friends. Just find the ones who are going to respect you. Okay. Here we go. Carter, we are currently doing Motivational Monday. If you're new, say you're new in the chat. If you're an OG, say you're an OG. And if you have no idea what's going on, today is Motivational Monday. You can ask questions in the chat, and as best as I can answer them, I'm going to give you motivation, positivity, and a different way of thinking. If you want to be anonymous and you want to ask a question and make sure that nobody knows, you can ask it in the Discord forum. There'll be a form you can fill out. It'll be filled out today, for instance, and then next week I'll answer it. Now, I don't read those questions until the very moment. My brand manager, Ben, he reads through those questions, makes sure that they're applicable, and then delivers them in this moment. I have no idea. You guys get authentic reaction from you. You get an authentic answer right on the spot. Cool. Yes, Gooner. Just so you know, 1v1s are on Wednesday. If you don't want to wait till Wednesday, you can go to the store right here and you can purchase it for $20. And then I'll 1v1 you. Absolutely. But if you don't have that, which is totally okay if you don't, it's not an obligation, then you wait till Wednesday. And you be the first one here. If you're the first one here on Wednesday throughout all the platforms, because I stream on every single platform, I'm talking TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter X, Abstract, Kick. If you're the first one across the board and you say 1v1 me on Wednesday, you will get the 1v1. But if you're not the first, then you have to answer questions in the chat. And if you get that right, then you get a 1v1. If you don't have the patience to wait till Wednesday, you pay the $20. And I'm totally down. But if you do have the patience and you're a timely person, you get here when you're supposed to get here. But that's what we got for you, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Today is Motivational Monday. If you need a motivation, if you have someone in your life who needs motivation or a smile or a different way of thinking, send them this. But I appreciate you for being here. Thank you so much. Texas says, I need a 1v1 with you using one finger. Prove it. Texas, I'll do that. I'll do that. You know what? I will do that. If you go and you pay the $20 in the store, guys, I'll let you do that. You could put a rule up. You can put a rule. Even if it's 1v1 Wednesday and you pay that $20, I'll instantly 1v1 you. But then in addition, you could put a rule like that. Sure, I'll respect that. She says, I have to play the 1v1 using one finger. I'll do it. We'll see what I can do. Let's make it a challenge. I'm down. That sounds fun. Blindfolded. Wow. If I could use my peripherals, if I can use my hearing, let's do it. That sounds good. I'm running it. I'm down. I will tell you, I'm really good at doing things blindfolded. You guys watch Beast Games to find out. That's very nice of you, Unknown. Unknown says, yo, can I give you a rose? Unknown, you are more than welcome to do what you please. I appreciate you for asking. That would be very, very appreciated for you being appreciative enough to send that. That sounds great. Texas says, LMAO, that's the only way I would get a shot. 9 roses sent by Unknown. Thank you so much. Everybody clap it up for Unknown. First of all, first time here, thank you so much for being here. Today is Motivational Monday, where I give different perspectives on life, a different way of thinking, optimism, and positivity. If you guys know somebody who could use that, send it to them. Send it to them. Gunnar says $2 would go a long way instead of $20. Yo, hey, I make it that price because that's what it's worth to me. That's what it's worth to me. You want me to be excited about doing a 1v1? $20. I'll be excited about it. But $2, I'll tell you I won't be excited about a 1v1. It won't excite me at all. I have no interest. Except for on 1v1 Wednesday. On 1v1 Wednesday, I'll do it for free. You just show up. That's my day. That's the day I have energy for it. That's a boundary of mine. I put boundaries in place and I respect my own boundaries. And when you respect your own boundaries, people have no choice but to respect them. And guess what? If they don't, they still ain't going to get it. Maybe I could do that on Wednesdays. Maybe I could. There's a lot of demand on Wednesdays. Maybe I could do it on Wednesdays. That sounds good to me. But if it's not on a Wednesday, if it's just a normal day, it's not worth it to me. Because right now we're impacting lives. We're impacting lives right now. It's not worth it to me to go do a 1v1 rather than impact lives. It's not fun. What's fun is leaving a legacy behind that's going to give an avalanche of impact. That's what I love. That brings me joy. That fills my soul. That's worth more than any money can bring. So, Gunnar, I love your way you think, but that's the way I play. Angelica says, really like you. Thank you, Angelica. I really like you. I think I appreciate you for being here. Oh, okay. All right, Sammy. I mean, that could be a play too. That could be a play too. Run it. Let's go. Texas says, I'd pay for that, Sammy. Bet. Let's run it. Let's run it. Sammy says, we should do us 4 girls versus Epic. Texas NATO says, I'll pay for that. Let's go. I'm down. I'm down. That sounds fun. That sounds fun. Ben says, Sammy, laugh out loud. A fun idea. That's so good. Chantal says, today I've met up with an old friend. Last time I saw her was 10 years ago, had butterflies. Wow. That's beautiful. You guys had a good time, huh? I love that. I love that you were able to get those feelings. Gunnar, that's okay. You're allowed to have those feelings. I appreciate you for being here. And one thing I love, you guys, this is a moment. This is the moment we were talking about earlier. I love haters. I love haters. You're helping me right now, Gunnar, and you don't even know it. You know how you're helping me? You're here viewing. The longer you're here, the longer you help. The more you help, you're bringing up my view time. So, as you're hating, you're helping me. People asked earlier, how do you keep positive attitude when you got a hater or someone jealous of you? Well, here's the moment. Here's the moment. Oh, okay. Well, Gunnar says he wasn't talking to me. But either way, I do want you to know, Gunnar, I do like haters. They help me. They do. Here we go. Moving on. Here we go. The next question and the final question. The final question is, oh man, always hit me with the hard one last, bro. What is the motivational quote of the week? Motivational quote of the week. Motivational quote of the week. I think this is relative. Motivational quote of the week, I would have to say, there's going to be people who are going to try to get you to steer in their direction. But you're the driver. You have the choice to turn around and go their way because they're behind you. Or you have the choice to keep moving forward. Looking back in that rearview mirror and just seeing them. Do you want to go backwards or forward? You choose. That's what I think. All right. Oh, what I said the other day. Okay, you want that one. You want that one as well. I can give you that one. That one's a good one. Let's run with that one too. Okay. Ben wants another one. You guys ready? All right. Let me think of it. Okay. I think I know. Here it is. Okay. The quote. What is the motivational quote of the week? I don't exactly know how it goes. I'm not good at quoting exactly my quotes, guys. However, I can give a general direction, but let's see what I got. Here it goes. Let's see. You can be the person who goes against the current and creates his own. Or creates their own. So let me redo that. You can be the person who goes against the current, creates their own current, and others will join you. That's my quote. Marinero says, you should do a book of all your motivation you give us every week. Interesting. That would be a cool idea. He says, that wasn't the quote I was thinking of. Well, dang, bro. I got so many now, I guess. What is the quote, bro? What is the quote? That's funny. He said, that's not the one I was thinking of. Bro, I don't even know what I say nowadays. I just say them. Oh, bro. Okay. I forgot about this one. This one's a good one. I forgot about it. That's good. Wow. That's a good one. That just hit me as I'm reading it. I'm like, dang, bro, you really said that. Okay. The quote of the week. We'll give another go at it. Go at it. What is the motivational quote of the week? Motivational quote of the week. If somebody says they've already done it, but not done it 1,000 times, they only tried it, not learned it. I'll say it one more time. Here we go. Get it up here just so I can look at it. I forgot I even say this. Good, you guys, literally, I just say things sometimes and it just hits. I'm just like locked into the source. Like literally God speaks through me, guys. God just speaks through me. I'll be tapped in. Like before I start Motivational Mondays, guys, I'll just like, and then get locked in. It's absolutely crazy. So if somebody comes talking to you and say that they've already tried it and they haven't tried it 1,000 times, They just tried it. They didn't learn it. Boom. Third time is a charm. I think it was that breathe in and just getting tapped. All right, guys. That was it. I love you guys. It has been an absolutely amazing stream. I hoped I helped so many of you guys tonight. Olson, welcome. Marinara says, legit is scary. I thought I missed my question, and right when I popped in, it was up. That's cool. God sends you when you're supposed to be here. Oh, Sherry. Ben, do you see that in the chat on TikTok? Do you see that in the chat on TikTok? If you can just say yes and then reach out to Sherry for me. Just give a thumbs up or an okay or reaching out now. That would be great. I don't know if he backed out. Hope he didn't. I don't know what or Epic's account means. You're going to reach out? He's going to reach out. He's going to reach out. All right, sweet. Thank you, Sherry. We're looking forward to it. Let's go. Ow, ow. I freaking love it. I freaking love it. Olsen says, bye. Yes, you guys. Anybody who's tuning in, if you guys want to be a live streamer or already a live streamer, but don't know how to take the course of action, are tired of viewing live streaming to 0 viewers, this is going to be the opportunity for you guys to go ahead and go here. Stan.store/Epic Smasher. You guys are going to be able to pick up the Go Live and Thrive, the ultimate guide to live streaming. This is going to give you guys the strategies, the mindset to be a successful live streamer. I have over a decade worth of experience in this book. And not only that, but in this store, you can also get coaching if you're a different type of learner. You can get the book and have my hand. I'm going to hold it all the way through. You guys can get that coaching, and I can guide you through that process. I'd love nothing more, you guys. You guys are bossy bosses to the max. We'll catch you guys on the flip side. Today has been Motivational Monday. Tomorrow, you guys can take me on Tuesday. You guys can jump in a game with me. We can play together, whatever it is. Anybody is welcome. We'll be live at 6 p.m. EST, so make sure you guys are there. We'll catch you guys on the flip side. Ciao!